The views and comments expressed on the following radio program by its hosts and their guests do not necessarily reflect the views of RMCOnAir.com or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Tony, and DJ Quick. You didn't think we could flip it on your ass, huh? Something for the dance floor. In a real way. It's going down like this forever and a day. Ha. Now what you hear is not a drag, cause Mr. DJ Quick got a brand new bag. But first I gotta bang bang, a boogie for the boogie to the rhythm of the ghetto-y streets. Check it out now, you tryna give me some 8-ball, but no way. I'd rather have a mimosa with Cristal and OJ. Yeah, just a little something bubbly and tingly to have me walking around naked. But wait a second.
The function zone around midnight. What time is it? Are you inside? Available to come and play? Give me a clue so I don't have to look for you. Come on, let's get down, let's get down, let's get down. Come on, let's get down. It's Black Chevrolet. Come on, let's get down, let's get down, let's get down. Come on, let's get down, let's get down.
Yeah. Now we don't need a club, we can do it at my house. My front door's open so homies get busted out. And ladies, if you come and leave your children at the nursery so you get slow on the anniversary. Feel me, I dip, dial. So don't be looking stupid when I unfasten your bra. You know you wanna mac this because I come stronger than the IRS whenever you done got the link one on your taxes.
Now here I am, staring at you. I need a drink. You need one too. Who is your friend? She don't look nice, but I know she will later on tonight. Come on, let's get down. Come on, let's get down. Let's get down. Let's get down. Come on, let's get down. It's Black Chevrolet. Come on, let's get down. Let's get down. Let's get down. Come on, let's get down. Let's get down.
Now I'm at the club and I'm off that drug. The one they call alcohol got me acting, y'all. I humped 2 feet before I humped 2 more. And now I'm throwing up my guts out the corridor. Overconsumption, you know how it is, y'all. Got your homie begging for some Pepto-Bismol. But when my stomach's right, I'll be back tonight to get that lady I was running on the wall. Feel me.
Now that I feel a little better than I felt a while ago. Yeah, I'm going back to the same spot where I met you on the floor. Now table 1, that's my folks, and table 2, that's my folks, and everybody knows my name.
What's up, Sadiq?
Now table 3, that's Big Rat, and table 4, that's G1. You best be prepared, 'cause it's on again, you know. Come on, let's get down.
Hey,
down,
hey,
get down.
Get down,
I
hey.
wasn't dancing yet.
Dancing sucks. Hey, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to The Perspective. I'm Raylene Inez.
I'm G Holmes.
And I'm Destiny Denise.
And welcome to The Perspective. We got a guest today here on the show. She's not here
Funk
yet,
Master
but
Lex.
she will be here sooner than later. What's up, y'all?
How
Hey.
you doing?
We not gonna dress.
I'm not going.
Oh, remember how we told y'all whenever she says her boyfriend's name, she got to put the money in the pot.
$1 in every
She
time.
didn't put $5. She
Let me
didn't
see
put
what's
shit
in,
in.
see what's in there.
ain't nothing in there.
Nothing. And right before the show, she was like, "Oh, me and Raylan.
We have our kids.
When we have our kids, we gonna name him Braylon. Braylon. Put the money in the pot.
When did y'all decide this?
Like a year ago.
What? How long y'all been together? A year, right?
That's back when shit was all cute.
No,
they
we
say you can't
decided.
put time on love. Maybe they felt it at first sight or something.
No, we
Like
decided
right
that
then and there, we gonna name him Braylon.
No, we decided
It was
that
in the
like
middle
it.
of having sex.
How you coming with Braylon?
His name is Teraylin and my name is Raylene.
Okay.
Five
So that's some money in there that time because you said it.
5 on it. Down up.
Fuck!
You just don't know how to shut up.
You got 5 on
No,
it.
she got 10 on it now.
No,
An
right.
official
Wait, that's
5.
a lot though.
That's a
$5 each man.
Okay.
Okay,
man.
what you
Put
got,
$5
$1 in your
man.
pocket? A 20 in your wallet? Get
Capital One,
big.
what's in
Hey,
your
I
wallet?
can't stand that. Just put $1 in, bro. Put
Okay,
$1.
I'll put $2 in there. But just,
Speaking of like one of those like boxes, we have one of those at work. Well, we don't have one of those. We used to have a swear box because this girl, I don't know, she made a swear box. But my boss, he curses like a sailor, and he didn't have to put like $5 in it. So yesterday he was like, "Fuck." And then it was like, oh, you gotta put $1 in the box. He went to the box and ripped the box up. Like, new rule. No more of this fucking shit. It creates hostility in the workplace. I'm like, yo,
We had that
fuck with
before in my
you.
job. But they was like, yeah, we got a swear jar. Every time you say something, you got to put $0.25 in it. I went in there one day and cussed somebody out and put $5 in it right before. It's like, that's my deposit. I put $5 in and start cussing somebody out.
Deposit this your credit. I got credit on this jar.
You
Drop
looking
it.
swaggerific. What's going on with your swag today?
I just like her glasses. I feel cool. I
Style
don't
my
wear
desk.
glasses. I feel cool with these glasses on.
I bought it for $5 at Cotton On. They got a sale going on.
What's Cotton On?
It's
That's
a
a
clothing
cute little
store.
boutique.
It's not a boutique. It's a clothing store.
Where the store at?
The Promenade in Santa Monica. But they have one in the Cerritos Mall too.
and
Is
they
they
got
back
one in the
red?
Lama Mall.
Yep.
I
Yep.
knew these glasses looked familiar. I bought these same fucking glasses and gave it to somebody.
Damn.
And somebody else stole them from them. But oh well, these glasses do look nice on me. I should have kept them.
Don't get no ideas about mine.
Oh no, I'm not.
First of all, how was everyone's 4th of July?
Great. I went to Soak City.
I went to
you know,
work.
got my water on. I got a little tan.
Same here. Work.
I watched
was off.
motherfuckers fucking gamble till they couldn't gamble no more. This nigga gambled for 8 hours. I was like, damn.
Gamble for
Some people, that's their job. But when I was driving Uber, I met a professional gambler.
This
That's all
motherfucker
she
ain't no
did.
professional. I'm about to see him again tonight. This dude was just gambling. Like, and one thing about people who gamble, they think like the dealer is fucking them up. Cause they get a new dealer every 40 minutes. This nigga was like, man, you fucking up. I need another dealer. You fucking up my shit, bitch. You just bad luck, bitch. Is that
Oh,
our
that
guess?
must be our guest.
Ding dong. Ding dong. Who
Ricky
could it
Lake with
be?
this
I hope
motherfucking
it's
doorbell.
Lex at the door, AB.
I just want to say something really quick while we're in here. I know how I said last week about my cousin's death in prison or whatever. I just kind of want to voice that pretty much. I just feel like I want to enlighten more people about what goes on in these prisons and what goes on, because it's like I just kind of feel like. Imagine how we're being treated just by us having our freedom. Imagine how people is getting treated, you know, who doesn't
Good
have.
morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just in my powerful speech. Hi, Lex.
Good morning. We got a guess. We got a guess. It's Funk Factor Lex. It's Funk Factor Lex. We got a guess. We got a guess. It's Funk Factor Lex. Funk Factor Lex.
We always
I'm
got
digging the
shine.
shirt. I'm digging it.
Hi, Lex.
Black Panther party.
Hi, miss you.
Yeah, I told you you're gonna be late to your funeral.
Hey, look, you got your coffee. I got. Cheers. You know, great.
Starbucks.
Interesting Wednesday.
But before I was, you know, interrupted by Lex's presence, you know what I'm saying? It's always good to have Lex here. But as I was saying, imagine how we are being treated, you know, outside with our freedom, with our livelihoods. Like, imagine what those people are being treated that's inside those prisons, who are sentencing, who has been sentenced in there and doing their time, you know, and paying a debt to society. I just really feel like people really need to wake up and understand that the people who drive those cars that says protect and serve, they don't protect and serve. Because if they did, there'll be more black lives. There will still be, you know, people that's still living. Think about all these people that has died in police custody. Even the guy that was
Speaking, I was just about to say, speaking
in
of freedom,
Louisiana.
Alton Sterling, rest in peace.
Man,
That was a black man of 5 children, a CD man, a father, a brother.
A pillar in his
a
community.
son
Let's call it what it is, man. Everybody,
who was
everybody
gunned
knew who
down.
he was.
The day after,
murder.
6 shots.
Oh, murder in cold blood.
That was
Gunned down
murder. That
after
was
day after 4th of July in front of a convenience store where he frequented for 8 years, making a living, selling CDs, and someone or allegedly called the cops saying that he had a gun.
See, I hate that word, allegedly, because that's
But-
the same thing with my cousin.
But what
Allegedly
people don't know,
suicide.
like the facts about that whole situation. Number 1, the man was homeless. He was trying to make a living for himself.
Wow.
Number 2, he did have a gun, people didn't know but he had it for his own protection because days before that, his friend who also sold CDs got robbed. So he got that gun for his own protection. And in Louisiana, it is an open carry state. You are allowed to carry a gun on you for protection without paperwork. Really? People don't know that. You are allowed. So this man who's out here making a living for himself just comes up and cops just come and try to arrest you. Honestly, I would do the same thing. Like, what are you doing? Because me and my best friend, we've been in a situation like that, and she reacted like that. Like, what are you doing? Why are you touching me? State yourself. What is your reasoning for trying to arrest me or apprehend me? And I know I'm innocent. Like, what are you doing? And even the convenience store owner who let him sell in front of the store, he was cooperating with newsletters and stuff and telling them the real what happened. Like, this man was not doing anything. Like, these cops rode up, and my thing is 2 against 1. Why do you feel the need to pull out your gun? That is your job. You are a cop.
The ground.
Your job is to apprehend. If your life is not in danger, why? Why do you have to
never even showed his gun? And they said, I follow a lot of social media accounts. The witness that was there, they talked to him and interviewed him. He said that when they didn't even know he had a gun until he was dead, or either when he was on the ground. They pulled it out his pocket and threw it on the car seat.
Wow.
Like, on video?
Yeah.
One of the officers,
witness
if you listen to the video, he actually yells out, "Gun." See, this is the thing that confuses me, though. If it's an open carry state, then that means the police officers should have a different code of how they approach people.
Exactly.
So he didn't have to get shot. It's an open carry state.
Which they do, because white people carry their guns with no worries. No worries in open carry states. But if it's a black man,
that we hear about
it's a problem.
Motherfucking churches and clubs and shit.
Churches,
that's the shit
schools,
that pisses me the fuck off.
Movie theaters.
It's
just not fair. It's just not fair.
It just makes me so
it's definitely not fair. I just for one thing, I hope that comes out of this case. Again, I've been saying this for multiple cases.
We gon' see.
I hope it at least changes their tactics of how they approach people. Though.
On Instagram.
Well, we've been asking for that since Trayvon Martin, and the person that killed Trayvon Martin wasn't even a cop. And we started asking for police reformation.
Neighborhood watch.
I seen on a post, it was like on Instagram, it was like July 5th, 2016. The reminder that blacks aren't really free.
Right. So all y'all that wore that American flag on Monday, man.
To that lady, what's her name? Tommy or Tommy, whatever the fuck, Raheen or whatever your name is, the one that had that fucking response to Jesse Williams. This is your example, you stupid bitch. You was talking about how black people feel like we're being oppressed. This is how we feel that we're oppressed.
Speaking of Jesse Williams,
are you talking about the white lady with the blog show? Oh yeah, she's
I call her the female Bill O'Reilly. This is how black people feel they're being oppressed. Another black man who has a gun in a carry state where he can carry his gun just got murdered for following the law and carrying his gun.
Not even showing the gun. Not even taunting the gun. Not resisting arrest. He wasn't even resisting arrest.
How can he resist arrest when you guys? First of all, you're not supposed to. No. You're not even supposed to throw someone on their back. You're supposed to throw someone on their chest.
Did you see how they threw him?
Yeah, they threw him down with his knee.
They threw him like cops. It's 2 against 1. Why? How can you not apprehend? You went through training for this. This is your job.
And black,
this is your job.
Let's be real.
Big and black.
You still that's
as real as
give them the right to resort to guns.
You big and black.
That's your job. It's 2 of y'all. It's 2 of y'all.
But again,
it's not just 1. I respect a cop if a cop square up with a nigga. Don't pull out your gun. I respect you.
It's a psyche that I know that goes on behind, in police stations that is automatic fear when it comes to darker bodies. You really don't even have to be black. There's darker Hispanics, there's darker Samoans, and then there's the dark black, and they get treated way worse. So it's all just a color system with them. Automatically, if they see us, especially dressed a certain way, that's automatic fear. Automatic. They don't even have to be cops. That's just the white perspective.
I feel like they look at you, and first of all, when you're a cop, I feel like you guys already have little man complex. You probably was a little bitch ass nigga that was getting picked on in school. I'm gonna get back at you, Tom, for fucking picking on me. So I'm gonna be a cop, right? And everybody who looks like Tom, you want to pick on.
Right.
Now me, I can have an unbiased opinion because I was in a cadet program. I want to be a cop until I seen how motherfuckers act when they training to be cops.
Yeah.
These niggas are weird.
That training.
They're weird as fuck. Like, you think you're a god because you have a gun and you can carry a gun.
And see,
like, come on,
and
dog.
with guns, personally, it's like these motherfuckers get a fucking power trip so fucking quick, and that shit is scary as fuck.
It was a video where this
is
person, an unarmed
scary.
cop, had shot at somebody for road rage. They were unarmed. Like,
That's scary.
I think I
the
see
person
People
with the
really
road rage
think,
didn't have
like-
no gun, but the cop did. The off-duty cop had a gun on him, and they had road rage and shot at him.
And see, and that's the scary part. That is so fucking scary. And personally, that shit just cringe. That shit makes my fucking skin boil because all I keep thinking is that could have been me.
Yeah.
That could have been someone
That could have
I
been
knew.
anybody.
It
You know how
could
many
be
CD mans we
anybody.
know? So many CDs
You know how
and
many
DVD
CD mans we
and
know, man?
So many people that are
I don't know a lot. I
and all
ain't
they
gonna lie.
care about is the tax
I don't
money,
know a lot.
But people that are trying to make a living for themselves, you know, if you like live in the hood or you know, like you see your local man, like where my
See?
mom lives, I have a local man that stands outside
Oh,
in front
yeah.
of the,
Me
the
too,
beauty supply,
definitely.
and I got the incense, I got the DVDs. What if it was him?
But you
Like,
gotta also think about it like this. LA's a little different. We program our police is programmed a little bit different. No.
doesn't
matter.
No, that does matter because
Yes and
guess
no.
what? If you look at society in LA as far as the things that happen out here when people get hurt or things like that from the police, it's typically because they mistaken you for some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No.
let's not look at all cops to be like, hey, all cops are dicks. Like, that's
well,
the
you can't
problem.
look at them out there either like that.
But it's the South.
Same, it's
the South
same
is more.
thing.
What I'm saying is the South is more known to be prejudiced than out here in California.
Oh, yeah.
The South is way more prejudiced.
yeah.
Are you
But,
kidding me?
Oh, yeah,
but they're
definitely.
starting this new thing. I don't know if you know with the cops and stuff. They starting this undercover shit where cops in uniform are in regular cars, and it was just
Oh,
a
yeah.
shooting. It was just a shooting that happened from a LA car driver. You know, the ones that drive the car clubs and stuff. They followed him in this undercover car all the way from LA all the way to Fullerton and shot this man up. And it's so weird because I, like 2 days prior to that, I was driving home and I stopped at the stop sign and it was a regular car, and when they turned, all the windows down, I'm like, why is y'all in a regular ass like Ford? Like, it was just like a Ford, like,
No, you talking about the ghost car? It's all white?
No, it's like, it was like gray. Like, it was so weird. It was just a regular like Ford, not
It's an unmark. I know what it is. It's
Yeah.
a Taurus.
I didn't see
like a
some
Explorer
hop out
Taurus.
some Expedition, some
No, it was
Yukons.
like it's,
no, I mean
it,
like
it had the
unmarked.
shape
It
of
was
like
just
a,
gray.
Like a Focus?
Gardena
no, like an
got
Infiniti,
upgraded.
like an Infinity car.
Oh, I know
Police
what you're
department.
But it was like
talking about.
a Ford, but it was just.
Taurus.
It was
Oh yeah,
all-
it's either a Taurus
It's a
or a
Taurus.
Fusion.
Yeah.
I know exactly what it is.
No, it's not a little car.
No, those are
The new
big.
Taurus
No.
is big.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Them things
like,
kind of nice.
Yeah, them kind of hot.
Them things kind of nice.
But nah, the thing is though, even with these undercover cars and shit like that, I'm gonna give you a tip to where you can pay attention to know if you're being followed by an unmarked car. Just look at the damn license plate. If it says Cal exempt, it's a cop. It's just that simple.
That makes a lot of sense.
Cal exempt. If it says Cal exempt on the front or on the back, it is a cop. Just that simple. Trust me, they try to blurt me all the time. I'm too slick for their ass.
Man.
Pray
That
for
shit is
me.
crazy.
Look
Like, I just
suspect,
pray
man.
that our black men just stay safe. Just stay out the way.
Everybody stay safe.
It's so
Fuck black-
hard to
fuck
stay out the
black
way.
men, black
What-
women,
What is
black
stay out the
babies.
way
Yeah,
now
it's so
though?
hard.
It's
That's
like
why I
we
just
can't go
gonna
to
say, you
school, we can't go to church, we can't go to the movies,
We can't do
we can't go to gay clubs, we can't
But
do
you know what I heard
nothing.
about that shooting?
Man.
The gay club shooting, that
there was a
people-
transcript
that people didn't die
Right,
until the SWAT
came
came,
in.
until they came and start shooting.
Oh, they didn't.
That's when all the people died.
Oh yeah, because they hit some people.
I
heard about that.
I seen a couple videos from people who were standing across the street. And at first it was just like light gunshots. Like you could just, like, but then once all them cops, it was just like a war zone. Like, yeah, that's all you heard. And it was like, oh my God, like all this is going on. Like, what the hell? Why does it take all of y'all? And then that's when they said when the SWAT busted in, that's how people died too, because they drowned because they bursted the pipes in the club when they was shooting up the club. What does that tell you?
Propaganda. I knew it was something that
What does
sounded
that tell
suspect
you?
about that whole story based on the fact that this dude shoot up this club, and in a matter of 24 hours, you told me this man's every last transaction,
Everything.
every last
Life,
motion, his life.
But
his
did that not
neighbor-
happen for the San Bernardino case? Did that not happen for the San Bernardino case? They tracked every single gun he bought. They had,
Everything.
and every gun is purchased legally that has had these mass shootings. Every gun they've got in 15 minutes. No background check. They didn't even do. Well, they're starting a law now to put, because that guy was on a terrorist watch list, the one that shot up the gay club. And because he was only on the watch list and not really, like, they didn't have any evidence on him, they kicked him off so he was able to buy a gun. So now they're trying to make a law, like, if we, suspect you doing some funny stuff, you can't buy any guns. Pretty much.
Should be.
Yeah,
Only people who are upset about that
because
shit is the NRA, because
it's
motherfuckers
that
doing a bunch of
easy.
illegal shit.
That shit is
My thing is, if you go do a bunch of illegal shit with these damn guns, don't be surprised when it's laws to fucking restrict how many rifles do you really need? How many buffaloes and shit are you really hunting? No, you're hunting people. Get the fuck out of here. That shit is scary to walk down the street and to see a fucking dude, a bunch of white dudes who obviously look prejudiced with fucking 50 rifles. What do you need 50 rifles for?
That shit is scary.
There's nothing out here but rabbits and raccoons. You niggas are in the South. Like, that shit is just weird. Like, it's
All y'all
just,
need to be doing is shooting deers and rabbits and shit.
don't even
like
shoot.
that.
Don't shoot Bambi.
Love nature. You
Love
don't even
nature.
need to
Don't
be
shoot
shooting
Bambi.
them.
Yeah, you
Eat
don't.
Go shoot a wall, motherfucker. Go shoot a can.
Go shoot some
Go get a
cans.
paintball gun and go shoot the paintball. Go do something.
People, they be shooting plates and shit, throwing the plates in the air, like.
Okay, that's cool too, but just don't be killing our people, number one.
All right, y'all.
Animals.
We got to do some housekeeping real quick. We're finna take a quick break right here on the Spectre. We'll be right back with you in just a second.
Housekeeping.
We still on air.
Somebody somewhere, best beware my crew. Somebody somewhere, best beware my crew.
Coming from a city where no pity is shown, and everybody wanna be a G when they grow. Same song in my hood as it is in yours. They send real niggas to the pen and scores. Wars caused by drugs, of bitches and punks. Speaking on the ones that's the quickest to dump. Same fools riding that been down for years. Considered as the shit when they around their peers. 3 cheers to the turf for whatever it's worth. Cause I'm a representative till I'm setting the dirt. My mentality to battle the opponent to death. And checking every nigga ever wanted to step in my direction. With the question for testing. The section I represent for inspection. With some jumping, I'm dumping. Pumping fear in your ear when you hear that I'm running.
Somebody somewhere, best beware my crew.
It's groovy how I soothe thee. Quite complex, so who's next to flex? These MCs, please. I'm fed up, head up. That explains the way I display. Any time of day, a duel dynamically with the lyrical tool. Fuels on the fire, burning desire to get this rap game stretched down to the wire. Sire, I'm composed as a blast you'll see. From the T to the CH and IEC. Free from all this nonsense, guilt and shame. Can't trust no one, cause they the ones to blame. But what I didn't been through, seen and touched. Got a mental insight, the host talk too much. And out of my mouth comes nothing but game. And out of your mouth, please keep my name. Cause verbally you heard of the TEC. But why chase after he you cannot see?
Somebody somewhere, best beware my crew.
Recognize game when it's all in your face, off safety. Close range, hit us in the mask when I aim, then shoot. Out the window of the coupe, dump with the gas, I swoop. To the slow key spot, the lay low from the dude. I put my gun away, cause they got done away. Buy a record, pull the trigger tight, nigga. See the stages and mics, and shooting gauges off bikes. It's like living and dying while laughing and crying. In the same breath, you gain less. Messing the lesson, I'm stressing for real. Unless you feel that you strong enough to go long enough, it ain't nothing but a thing. Nigga, can you hang? I bang. Similar to a gang, hit you up. And on the mic, I ain't nothing nice. I leave you with your mental disturbed. Selling cabin, smoking chronic on the curb. Hopping at my boy, bought them dollars and them dollars with the switches. Still loving no hoes, trusting none of y'all bitches. Cause the key is to see through the traps, cause they set. Rappers like craps, I hit nigga bet.
Somebody somewhere, best beware my crew.
that can do this shit. Rude bitches act promoting gangster shit. Cause see, that's what people love, all about the compilation. And since the shit drop, everybody got conversation. Some people love us, some people won't. But do I give a fuck? No, I don't. And when them dog pound killers step next to me, I try my best to bury their CIX feet deep. Now that's gangster. When you can throw a lick and make that grip and continue to dip. See, I trip. Cause the click, I got good spit. Gangster shit and we commit what? A revolution, a performing confusion. And fucking niggas up in this game of music. Now that's gangster. Now that's gangster.
Okay, yeah, we're back.
Real quick, shout out to Chris. I know you listening. That's our old engineer. We miss you.
I don't know you, Chris. I love John.
He said he was waiting for a shout out. I see Chris. We hear Chris. We hear.
Chris, he was funny.
Now,
We miss you.
let's get into some hater news. Hater alert.
Katie.
Hater alert.
The most hated, became the most hated
athlete on the planet.
Kevin Durant.
But okay, we know that Kevin Durant just recently got signed with Golden State. Okay, this is what I gotta say.
This shit was worse than the LeBron situation.
Okay, can I just ask, what were his other options?
Wait. Katie's other option.
Yeah, I just
His
wanna know.
fantasy option was Oklahoma City, the Miami Heat. They threw their bid in too. The Clippers.
The Clippers, yeah.
The Knicks
would
didn't
have
get
been
an
some
interview.
shit.
No.
He didn't interview with him?
No.
Oh.
Golden State Warriors, San Antonio Spurs, and who was the last team?
Clippers. Hey, him on the
Lakers didn't even
Clippers
get
would
a
have been
shot.
shit.
Well, no.
Lakers need a nigga like
Let's
Durant.
explain why.
No, but Lakers just fucking signed Mozgov for all that damn money.
Don't forget, Russell Westbrook already said that the LA might be a destination because KD did not go back to Oklahoma City. He will not resign with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Bro, I seen a
Russell
post.
Westbrook.
I seen a
He'll be
post
gone.
and it made me
they're
so
such a package.
I seen a post. It made me so sad. Like it was 4 pictures in a box, and the first picture it was James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, Kevin Durant. Then the next picture was Serge Ibaka, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook. Then it was Russell Westbrook and KD. Like holding the ball.
Well, let's talk about it, man. I don't think it's nothing wrong with what KD did. In my personal opinion,
I mean, he won a ring, but it's like you had the had the opportunity. in the
are looking at it as a respect thing. You know, it's like you supposed to go against the best and not join the best. You know, to make
He did some
yourself
pressure.
better.
That's what they said. But he's the same one who tweeted back in 2010. Everybody want to join the Heat or the
I hate
Lakers.
people do that shit. It's just 6 years ago. The league Jesus.
Okay, this is how I feel. I just kind of feel like with y'all burning up his jersey, though. I just kind of feel like
It's a video. It's a video. No, it's a video of some fans acting like they was lynching him.
See, that's
extreme as fuck.
Played for Oklahoma. Don't think because you're black and you play basketball for this team, if you were gonna leave, they weren't gonna, white people were gonna do some white people shit.
I just feel like fans really take shit on the extreme.
No, did you guys see the little kid? I don't know if you guys saw it with the little baby and his dad was recording him and was like, hey, Durant left the Oklahoma City and he started crying, bawling, crying. He was like, he went to the Warriors. Do you like the Warriors? And he was like, no, I want to punch him in their face. He was talking about the Warriors. It was the cutest little video. But y'all burning Durant jersey. Okay, he's not Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard?
Huh?
Isn't that his name?
Yeah.
Dwight Howard.
Howard did some weird shit when he left the Lakers.
When he left the Lakers and went to the Rockets.
He did.
Okay, yeah, you could have.
What you mean? Like Dwight Howard? Get your big ass
That's like an unwanted guest stand. What you talking about? I'm just gonna leave.
Okay, that's cool, but I'm just saying with them burns, like burns.
Okay, hold on.
And that
pause.
nigga didn't
You want to know
come
why
in,
they
he
burned his
didn't
jersey?
step up.
Five good
Hold on, wait.
games.
I'm gonna tell you why. This is why they burned his jersey. You take a city who has no sports other than college sports. All they have is Oklahoma Sooners. That's it. You give them a franchise basketball team, an expansion team. He came there with the team.
True.
He's all they had. He
True.
started with the team.
That's true.
So when he leaves to
was
go
like
to a team
LeBron.
that he just
It's like
lost
Kobe
to.
leaving the Lakers.
No,
the
it's
Lakers.
deeper.
No, I'm
It's
saying-
deeper though. If Kobe,
Yeah.
if Kobe would have got beat by Boston in 08 and went to Boston to win a
We
ring,
would have been like, what
niggas
the
would've
fuck?
been like, what?
But what people don't know.
Oh, they
Kobe
did play
started
each
off
other in the
with,
playoffs.
They played each other in the finals twice in a matter of 3 years. But the thing is, KD
totally
left
forgot about that.
the team that he just
That's like
lost
Narba.
to. He just lost
Carson,
with,
people trying to go to
the team he just
Narba to
lost
play basketball. Like, yo.
That's why people are upset. And then you go for less. First of all, you went. He got 2 years,
I think he got
54 million.
54, but that's half
Awesome.
27, and the second year is his player option. So
He
it's
can
not,
opt
it's
out.
not even
go
for
get
sure
another
thing.
one?
Yeah.
No, that's if he don't want to.
That's
He
if he
decide
don't want
I want to make more money. I can opt out.
I could
and make
go
more money.
to somewhere else in a year.
Or I can stay where I'm at
That's what I'm-
and make more money.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But what KD did was he said, "Fuck it.
It was a
I'm gonna
business
hop
move.
on a gravy train. It's strengthened numbers, and I'm gonna go to a team that's already solidified."
That's a fucking Olympic team they got over
These
there.
motherfuckers won 73 games without this nigga.
That's a motherfucking Olympic team.
Just
They said
imagine
they
how
said
many
the
games they
championship
gonna
going to them
win.
for 2017,
2017,
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. The
Y'all niggas
Warriors, they
not
got they built. You got
yeah.
Andre
Listen.
Iguodala, you got Draymond Green,
They got
you
a
got Clay,
starter
you
and a
got
bench.
Steph, and you got
Any team that got a full bench is
You should be
a
scared
mess
of
to be
them.
reckoned
You
with.
should be
Yeah,
like,
you got a
shit.
full bench. That's
Shit.
you know,
You motherfuckers
fresh
ain't
legs
there.
all game.
These motherfuckers have a big four. Not a
Yeah,
big three.
Yeah.
You seen a big three, a big two.
We didn't see that.
It's a big
Four
four. We ain't
motherfuckers
had
you
a
gotta
big
worry
four
about.
Since
Yeah.
Karl Malone, Gary Payton, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kobe Bryant in 04. This a big four.
Oh yeah, he a beast.
Come on, man.
They gonna spread that
You
floor
got
and shoot
three
your lights out.
motherfuckers on the court at all times.
He
that can
was gonna
score
win the
50
game
points.
for him too. He was gonna win the game
that
for him.
shit.
They low key
Oh,
stopped passing him the
Shit
ball.
cheating. Oh yeah, and all you
Low
niggas
key.
out there who wanna play 2K, you play with them niggas. I'm not fucking with you. I'm not even buying the game. I'm not buying that shit.
I
no
fucking
more.
hate that game.
I don't even play.
You hate that game because your
hate
man
that
loves the game more than he likes you sometimes. I said like, goddammit, not love.
I hate that
If
game.
you got like butt naked in front of him, he still would like think about it.
He be like, baby, move out the way.
Move, bitch, move. I'll play.
Lord.
What?
But yeah, KD, hey, I don't blame you, but it was just like,
It was a
damn.
bitch move to go to the team who beat you.
Damn, the team who
That's
beat you. Like,
But I respect it.
forgot
Get
that
your money
part.
and
that's
get
like
your
if you
ring.
can't beat them, join them. Like, no.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's just
a lot
disrespectful.
of ESPN analysts are saying
I really
Michael
hope
Jordan
Russell-
wouldn't have done that. Guess what? Michael Jordan played in an era where it was either get your money or get your ring.
That
Nigga.
part.
Now we're in an era where you can do both.
You can do
So
both. All these
get your money,
contracts
get
they
your
giving
ring.
out.
Man.
Michael Conley has never made an All-Star game. He ain't never made an All-NBA team, and
Sports
this
got
motherfucker
like
makes one.
sports is
political
just
now,
such
it's not
about
even
business,
for the-
Come on, man.
especially NFL. I think NFL is the most tainted sport ever.
It's slavery. If you ever want to look at slavery in modern day,
Man, I don't even
NFL.
want to think about
Oh my God.
all them
No,
lining
real
up in their
shit.
draws.
That's
They
slavery.
get traded and shit down there. Might as
Hey
well
man,
put papers on
NFL
the
like the
man.
combine is exactly how they should show off slaves back in the day. Black men would show their bodies and see how strong they are and how fast they are, and people would take bids on them.
Yeah.
That's to do with the combine.
They be like
You
in
show
they
how
draws.
fast
Show how
you are,
fast
strong
you are, how
and the
strong
teams
you are,
want
and the
you.
team will bid for you. I want him. I want that guy.
The difference between basketball, you're just going off statistics.
And basketball, really, you,
You don't have a
to go to combine.
Yo,
No,
yo,
you have
college,
it.
you have it, but it's not
you,
a
it's
requirement.
already set.
Yeah,
If
you
you're
already
getting
signed.
drafted, like the first round of the draft is pretty much set.
Yeah.
We already know who going where. We know who getting drafted. Second round, that's what the combine's for.
Yeah.
If you you might get
If
drafted.
you're not a first round, it's
if
like
you
you
don't
gotta
get
show
drafted
yo.
though, you can go to the NBDL. You can play overseas. In the NFL, if you don't get drafted, the team will still sign you like right after the draft.
Really?
Like 5 minutes later, they'll call you like, yeah, we didn't draft you because we didn't want to waste the pick, but
We don't want to waste the pick.
we'll sign you, to practice squad or something.
I
NFL
never
players don't
knew
make
that.
shit.
I never knew that.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like all
Make
that
shit.
to get into
That's why a
that.
lot of them be on like shooting themselves
We just
and on
talked about that
drugs.
last week.
I know,
They
but
don't get
that's
paid
just
nothing.
so crazy.
What?
But speaking of like where they live, I seen these fucking Oklahoma City fans is crazy. They was outside of Kevin Durant house, like, we let you live here peacefully, quietly. I'm like, see,
Yes, stuff like that. Like, you gotta
Whoa,
chill,
they was
bro.
really outside this man's house, standing outside his door, like,
You know what that's called?
That's weird.
White
That's
privilege.
That's
You hear, keyword. We let you live
let
here.
you.
Not
peacefully. Don't
not
forget
motherfuckers, you pay
peacefully.
your mortgage. We let you live here peacefully.
Peacefully.
Like, get the
Meaning you could have had burning crosses,
Like,
but
get
we
outta here
decided
with
to
that.
chill.
I'm telling y'all, the
Hey,
fans
Raylene.
act like
You
they was
play
Where does he?
Shit is scary.
Raylene, where does he play at? What city does he play in?
Ooh.
KD, what city he play in? Oklahoma. Remember that. The motherfuckers
cousins
decided to
that live in
go.
Oklahoma. That's
Oklahoma
really
is
cool.
country as fuck. Nah,
Yeah,
have
but
friends
they,
that
no,
went
his
to,
Snapchat be really. My cousin Jalen.
I
his
have friends that
Snapchat
went
be
to Langston
so
out there that went to the
fucking
HBCU out there, and they used to tell me stories about Langston and stuff. It ain't no joke.
Oh
y'all.
yeah. Anywhere in the South, I don't know. I don't mess with Southern white people, man.
I wanna
be
go
real
to
suspect.
the South, but I'm just so scared.
I want to go to the South for everybody else.
Yeah.
Mississippi just
everybody else.
desegregated. They just
They just
officially announced that they
desegregated.
desegregated their schools.
Wait, pause. In 2016?
In 2016.
Like literally
68 years
like,
later.
If I pull it up right now, it's gonna be an article
Yep.
like
Yes.
this just happened.
Yes.
In Mississippi.
Mississippi, the state of Mississippi just officially banned segregation. They desegregated their schools.
Took them motherfuckers 68 years.
68 years.
After
After
segregation.
running around
After
talking
the
about
civil
we
rights.
free and all that, but
But we
little
not.
we living in this
Man.
Hey man, that's
We're
why I don't
not.
listen.
All
To,
these
I don't listen to
lies.
the shit that people say. Like the,
Like,
the chick, the little white chick again. I forgot her name. She said some stupid shit. She was like, "Yeah, Southern Democrats fought in the Civil War for the right for your people
Oh, right.
to be free.
Sit your
Now,
dumb ass
Sit your
down.
silly ass down.
Your
Because
dumb
guess
ass.
what? Yeah, they fought in the war for us to be free, but it was only to free the slaves in the South because they want to control the slave trade in the North. Idiot. Abraham Lincoln still had slaves, you idiot.
Right.
It was, it was to make more profit.
It was a
on
business
slaves.
move.
Hello.
And they still had their slaves after they did that. They had the slaves for like still like what 50 plus
Hey,
years?
This is what I want to say. White people, if you wonder why black people really look at y'all and be like, yo, y'all really are stupid because y'all believe everything y'all read.
Stupid.
Stop believing everything you read, man. Yeah.
Barely.
Hey, they read, but
they reading
damn.
some baby back bullshit.
shit.
For real.
They've been reading the shit
if
we've
you
been
think about
reading
it, 68
18 years
ago,
of our life. That's
my
what they been
grandmother
reading.
is 67.
Bruh.
My great grandmother.
I had to tell somebody that.
Like, I have living family members that lived through this. And you're
Lived
telling
through
me,
it.
like, I have family
Bruh.
that I could go see today that could
That will
probably tell
tell
me some
me-
stories about your bullshit ancestors.
That's gonna be
Same
about
here.
your grandma though.
Like-
but you gonna tell me it was a long time ago, but your grandma was just pulling my grandma hair yesterday.
Walking down the street.
No, bruh.
That part. That
No,
part
bruh.
right there.
It was just
I'm not having
segregated lines. If you just look about in LA, the Alameda line, it was just 68 years ago where black
Yeah.
people couldn't cross over Alameda. You
I
had
was
to
just
stay
talking
on
to
the
my auntie
side.
and my
That's
great
the east side of
auntie
Alameda.
when Compton was full of all white people, and she told me she was one of the first families to move to Compton before it got, before all the black people moved there. And she said like they used to follow her home, pull her hair, trip her, mess with her, push her, call her all type of names, do all type of stuff.
shit's
And
crazy.
That's
she's
crazy.
only 50, probably like 56.
See, my grandfather, God rest his soul, he could pass for Hispanic. As black as I am, my grandfather didn't look like my grandfather. He looked like a Mexican guy. He lived on in East LA. They had a curfew, 10 o'clock.
Yep.
He
Yeah,
home.
10 o'clock curfew.
So the police would literally take his ass home every single night and walk him to my grandmother's door and be like, this dude right here gonna be dead soon.
Man.
Like, he don't listen. Like, and that's the thing. East LA had their own little set of rules because, again,
Yeah, I was gonna say that ain't no joke
That ain't
over
no
there,
joke
and
over
especially
there.
back in the
It
day.
was the same way with the Alameda line too.
Damn.
You
I
had to
remember
be
hearing that.
inside at 10. You couldn't cross that side at 10 o'clock. No, and even then. During the day when people crossed over that line, they still got messed with. They still got rushed on the other side. Like, this is in our home. So that's why people be like, oh, that only happened in the South. No, boo-boo, this happened right here in the heart of LA.
Oh, yeah.
Change.
Right here.
Don't
Like,
think
they
shit
kept
changed.
us on the east side.
Take your black ass to Culver City
Compton.
after 12 o'clock. Take your black ass to Culver City
Go
after
to
12 o'clock.
Torrance.
Go to Torrance.
Oh yeah,
It's
For real, I didn't got
Torrance,
pulled.
yeah.
I didn't got pulled over in
Torrance
Torrance. I didn't got
is,
pulled
like,
over in
the
Culver
worst of
City.
the
Like,
worst.
I got pulled over in Culver City for the dumbest reason. I'm coming home. I'm coming from eating dinner, and I'm driving south. The cop is driving north with no lights on. And I'm driving, and it just swoop right behind me and get behind me. I'm like, yeah. They like, oh, your license plate light is out. I'm like,
bro, why did I get
how am
pulled
I
over
supposed
for
to know
that too?
How am I supposed to know that? I'm like, I didn't know, but I
wasted all your time.
I'm just like, you
for a light
wasted your time to
this
tell
big,
me about
bruh.
my light. Talking about it's not illuminating my license plate. When you brought your ass and put them lights on my license plate, you saw it.
It's nighttime, right? So you got your lights on, right? Because
but
I think
they didn't
if
have their
everybody
lights on. They was really
We
driving.
over here
No,
just shaking our head because
they
that's just really some
headlights. If your
bullshit.
headlights is on,
Remember that time we was in Carson and we got pulled over?
When we was in Carson, I really have to tell the story because I really felt
That
scared
was
for my
so
fucking life.
crazy.
First of all, I think I don't remember if it was one. I can't remember if it was one cop car or two cop.
It was 2 cop cars.
It was 2 cop cars.
2 sheriff cars.
that's always a bad sign.
2 sheriff
Okay.
cars.
Always a bad
These
sign.
motherfuckers said, "Put your hands out the window."
They swooped up on us and was like,
Put your hands out the window. I was like,
oh shit, what's
like,
going on?
what the fuck? After just coming from Denny's,
We do full just regular. I'm taking her home. And they like, where you coming from? Denny's. Like, and then
what the
she
fuck?
talks with her hands. She was like, oh, we coming. He's like, put your hands on the dashboard. I'm like,
Extra.
just extra as fuck. He was like,
like-
just keep your hands placed there. And I'm really looking at this cop like, I'm like, my leg was shaking because I'm like, I want to slap the dog.
You should
shit
talk to
out of
them.
you.
I talk to them. I would just be like, do you feel uncomfortable right now? Like, is there a reason that
No,
I need to be
because-
stuck?
Because let me tell you what happened to my mom.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do
No, definitely not you as a male.
See, 'cause the
Me as a
thing is,
female, I'm
I
going to
sit
talk
there-
shit.
I got pulled over one day on Crenshaw in Manchester. The fucking cop swooped behind me, and when I had my Grand Prix like 3 cars ago, he pulled up behind me. He asked me, "Do you have your license?" This is the day I fucking forget my wallet. So I'm like, you know what, sir?
Damn.
Absolutely, I don't. I forgot my wallet, but I know the license number, so I already know what's gonna happen. He said, "No, don't worry about it. Get out the car." He put me in handcuffs.
Damn.
He said, "So where you from?" I said, "Inglewood." He was like, "No, what gang you from?" I said, "Gang? Nigga, I ain't from no damn gang." He was like, "Hey man, look, either you go tell me what gang you from, or I could take you down to the station and I can find out who you are." I said, "Motherfucker, I don't know you. Why would I sit here and waste my time to lie to you? I don't know you. I don't know no motherfuckers who know you." So man, the homegirl standing behind me, Rachel, she's sitting there. I'm sitting on the curb like this. I'm like, take pictures. Take pictures of this shit. I literally got pictures from when I was in class to 20 minutes later, I'm in handcuffs on the fucking curb. I didn't have my license on me. Rachel got a suspended license. He told her, "You drive him home." You want a bitch with a suspended license drive you home?
And they could just pull your shit up. Like, why?
Yo, but see, that's the thing
Why,
that happened
Sway?
to my
Why
mom.
would I lie,
Why?
dog? I
But I
don't
mean,
know
they can
you.
pull it all up. If you have
Yeah.
a record, they can pull it up. If you were in a gang and they had it on
You wanna
profile,
laugh?
they can
You
pull
really
that
want to
up.
laugh though? I sat on the curb. Another cop came. He said, "Hey, Blasky, you know him?" He was like, "Nah, I never seen him before." He was like, "Oh, okay." He let me out the cuffs. And guess what his name was?
What?
Officer Zimmerman.
Oh, ain't that about a
Inglewood
bitch.
Police Department Gang Unit. Officer Zimmerman. How the fuck do I know you gang unit?
How is there a Zimmerman in the gang department? What type of shit? We should just void all Zimmerman from anything.
oh,
nigga. You got that last name? We don't fuck
We
with
don't
you.
fuck with
For real.
That is really
For
creepy.
real. For real.
But with my mom, with the whole situation, this happened to her on the 4th of July. I told my mom, I said, "Hey mom," because you know I just got my license, right? So I'm like, "Mom, you should let me drive." No, I don't want to drive. I don't want to let you drive because too many drunk drivers at 3 in the afternoon. Whatever. Okay. Mind you, my mom.
I swear she was gonna say morning. I'm like, 3 in
Because
the
I
morning,
was on
that's
my way to
understandable.
work, right? So I'm like, fuck it. Okay, whatever. You want to sit here and drive the car, by all means you do so. Bloop, bloop, right in front of the Union Rescue Mission, we get pulled the fuck over. Mind you, I'm not paying the fuck attention. I got my headphones in. I'm trying to get the fuck out the car. This motherfucking cop gonna close my damn door. I said, the fuck? So my mom was like, fuck. Like, my mom had this look on her face like,
oh,
fuck. Like,
What they pull y'all over for?
I don't even fucking know.
PWB.
Driving while black, right?
I don't fucking know. I think I'm not gonna put her business out on here, but I know why. So anyway, so we get pulled over. So next thing I know, my mom is in fucking handcuffs. Her and my fucking longtime mother's friend by the name of Robert. Shout out to Robert.
Uncle Robert. Everybody got that one uncle?
Everybody got that one uncle, bro.
So they in handcuffs or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, seriously? So I'm outside just scoping, just looking to make sure my mom and them good. But so I had to go run across the street, ask the cops, like, hey, what the fuck going on? This is my mama.
Yeah.
And he was like, do you have a license? I'm like, yeah. He like, let me see it. So I gave him my license. He's like, okay, you got to drive the car because her license is suspended, and so was my fucking Robert.
Uncle Robert.
But my mom didn't know that her license
Uncle
was
Daddy
suspended.
Robert.
Oh, that's good.
She didn't know. So I'm
Well,
like,
not good, but better.
okay. So I had to stop work, y'all. Just pull the fuck up. Had to go drive this motherfucking car around for 30 minutes. For the first 15 minutes, the cops was behind us the whole time. Making sure I'm driving. I had to get on the freeway, duck them off, turn around, go back to work. Didn't start my shift till 6:45. I mean, not 6:45, 4:45.
That's
Hey, man, I was driving with suspended license before and I didn't know. And first of all, I got a license, but I didn't have a license. I had a permit and they suspended my license. I'm like, how you gonna suspend something I didn't even have in the first place? But whatever.
Wait, pause.
I had a permit and they sent me a letter talking about they suspended my license for a year. I'm like, I never had one, but okay.
You got
But anyways,
caught driving?
Nah, listen, Linda. Listen. So I got stopped at a checkpoint. That was like, I always have bad checkpoint experiences.
been through
But I
that
got stopped
too.
at a checkpoint. He's like, oh, you know your license is suspended. I'm like, oh, no. And he's like, oh, okay, we'll pull over. I'm like, oh, why? And they pulled me over, and like I never forget, I pulled and they made me go into the little, it was like so many bright lights. I was like, oh, my eyes. So I pulled over, I see they like stripping this man car down to the floor. I'm like, oh, they about to I was nervous. I had a little drink in the truck. I'm like, oh my God, they gonna think I'm drinking. Like, no, like, they give me a ticket, man. That
I'm
ticket
not
was
trying to enter this
$256.
I be having so much like empty bottles of alcohol in my trunk. I recycle, y'all. I don't be, doing no crazy shit. I just at the end of the night. Yeah, for real. But
I'm
know
not
us,
dirty
we be
right
having.
now. I don't want none of this jinxing going on. Jesus,
Oh no, we don't
cover
bring
with
that
your
in
blood,
here.
so
We
I
don't
can
bring
just
that
You
in
wanna
here.
see? I would tell you could use one of my crystals, but you're not allowed to since you told me you was gonna piss on them.
The disrespect.
Pissing on my crystals.
How do you feel right now? You good?
I didn't say that today.
Pissing on crystals.
said that on like one of
I
the
didn't heard it all.
I said that like,
That's crazy.
like 4 shows ago, but you don't.
Faux show. People don't forget.
I don't.
Damn, you talking about pissing on
Crystals are like, what? You say you gonna piss on my crystals? Those are fighting
You said
words.
you gonna do something to me.
I said I was gonna kick your ass. Now, if you said you was gonna kick my ass back, that's different.
Nah,
Yo.
I ain't gonna kick your ass unless it's in a nice way. Yeah,
Oh,
what was you gonna
I got this bracelet at Cotton On. It's nice. It say dream.
Pause.
It say dream. I'm gonna put a crystal on it so I can piss on your life.
Oh,
with energy.
Oh, with the good energy. Sprinkle me, man.
That stared me like that again. I feel like you was looking right into my soul through these glasses.
I was. I seen your eyes through the glasses.
What about this? And shit?
Oh, y'all funny.
You almost lost it, bro.
Kicking up my eyes start watering and shit.
I've been told like my eyes are like mysterious or like certain. Like one time I was in In-N-Out and this man was like, your eyes are looking into my soul. Can we trade so I can look into yours? I'm like,
pause.
First of all, I'm not even looking at you. Like it was an old man. It was an old ass man, like an old man. But I've been told. But I've been told my eyes are nice. Don't try to play me. Like my eyes ain't nice, even though they just brown, but they like a nice round almond shape. You know my eyebrows, my eyebrow to eye ratio is
Destiny,
cool.
we understand you are cute and you have nice eyes and you have crystals. Now,
Stop
we
it.
have stuff that we got to talk about, or we're not gonna be able to talk about it, and someone's gonna be pissed off at me for not talking about it. We got a letter.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
Wonder who it's from.
Okay,
We on.
so this letter gets deep, y'all. It gets real deep. It says, "Hello, people at the Perspective."
Hey.
She didn't leave her name, so I'm gonna make up her name. It's Keisha from Compton.
Hey, Compton in the house.
See,
I'm 21 years old, and me and my boyfriend of 1 year are now having a baby.
Oh,
When I-
congratulations.
It gets
I went
deeper.
half on
Oh, I was
the
gonna say,
First
let's hope
found
this
out,
is a good.
I immediately wanted to abort. But he was so excited I started to have second thoughts. He was supposed to leave this year for college to play ball, but he decided to stay in California another year to get better school offers. But his lease is up at his place in August. So his only option is he has to move, he has to move into my home. with my family and still attend school next year. But now that I'm pregnant, my mom has decided to change her mind about having him move in. When I told her I was expecting and didn't know what to do, she was very disappointed, and now I'm at a point where we stay in the same house, but we don't speak. I mean, I want a child, but I was thinking about aborting because I thought it may bring peace back into my home, and me and my mom wouldn't be so ashamed of me. But my boyfriend has decided that he gives up his dreams for football just to provide for me and my child and get us an apartment where all three of us can live. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention? I am 6 credits away from getting my college degree.
Hey!
I also plan on attending more school, but it may be complicated with the child. Now, if my boyfriend does not stay with me and my family, he'll be forced to leave the state. What should I do?
Ooh, okay, that's deep.
Keisha from Compton.
Keisha.
I would really
Keisha.
okay, I just want to start before I lose my comment. As I was reading, I was like putting little notes in my head. This is how I feel. Number 1, okay. First of all, continue to go to school, finish up them 6 credits, and you get your college degree. That's number 1. 2, with the whole abortion situation, that's your decision. But I feel like if you genuinely want that child, have it. You got to do what's best for you. I can't sit here and give advice and say, yeah, abort, no abort, because I don't know what type of, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of beliefs and what your perspective is on that. Because being pregnant with a child, you giving life to a whole nother person. And you don't come first no more. That child does. So I kind of feel like that's something you should keep in mind. I do want to say with your boyfriend, I feel like with him, this is something that God gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? And I really do feel like with this situation, you go back to college. I feel like your mom, you really need to tell her, I feel like you and your mom need to have a conversation, and y'all two really need to sit down as women and talk. Because if you decide to keep this child, and you know your boyfriend, he having his living situation thing going on, I really do feel like your mom should be willing to understand. And I feel like you as her daughter, I feel like you need to talk to her. And if that conversation don't go well with you and your mom, because I feel like that's where it needs to start first, you and your mom need to have that conversation. And your mom you need to tell your mother, like, look, I'm having a child, this is your grandbaby, this is the father of my child. It's not like he, from what you're saying over on your letter, he going to school, he about to play, he's playing football, he's doing something constructive. And you don't get a lot of men like that who's doing something positive and constructive. So what I would say is, you, boyfriend and mom, really need to sit down, really need to have an agreement. That should be the start of it first. If your mom cannot come to terms with, boyfriend moving in and, being willing to accept the simple fact that you are having a child, then that's when I do feel like, hey, but college boy, father of the child, you got to do what you got to do to provide for your girlfriend and that baby if y'all decide to keep it.
I just feel like
that's what I was just about to say. I was just about to
You decide.
I was just about to say that you're an adult. You laid down and did that. That's not her mom's responsibility. She raised her. Like, she raised her to make. Hey, Keisha from Compton, your mom raised you to make better decisions. Not necessarily saying bringing a child into this world is a bad decision. That's your own prerogative. But you also have a timeline with this abortion thing. Don't wait too long.
Exactly.
That plays a key part too. That don't wait too long. Another thing is, your boyfriend, you guys decided to lay down, then he gonna have to transfer back and get a job and make it do what it do. But as far as going out of state, that's out of the question if you guys are talking about bringing a baby into this world. And as far as you can do it. I know plenty of women out here
finishing school, like, why?
She's 2 classes away though. 3,
no,
6
I'm saying,
credits.
like, if she's finishing school, she should finish her credits and then go with him, or either try to go to, like, if they want to go to different schools, find different schools that are close to each other.
That's what I was saying. Make it. That's what I was gonna say. Make make
Yeah,
it
you don't
can't
really
transfer.
have to.
Yeah.
Don't feel you have to suppress your dreams because we're young, you know. And a lot of people grow old and they're like, "Oh, well, I had a baby. I couldn't do this. I
That's what
couldn't
I'm
do
saying.
that."
I know a lot of like my
You
best.
know,
One of my best friends just
really
graduated
want
college.
it. You
and
know,
has
it's a lot
child.
of people that have kids young. If you really want it, you just gotta apply yourself,
Apply
and
and
then,
make it do
but
what it
still be mindful that it's a child that you're bringing into this world. That's yours. Responsibility.
As far as I'm concerned,
A male perspective.
look, for the
3-on-1.
dude, don't give up on your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're having a child does not mean you're supposed to give up on your dreams. If you play ball, that means now go back to school, get you a part-time gig, get you better offers in the state of California
That's
because
what
you
I
have a
said.
family in California. Now, as far as abortion is concerned, I don't get on that topic because I feel like everybody's situation is different.
Exactly.
So if you feel like at this moment you don't need to have that child or you cannot have that child, okay, then do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the longer you wait, like these ladies have said, the more and the more it's going to dwell on you that you had to get rid of that child.
Exactly. Think
So-
about that mental stress
Exactly.
because
You know
that
what I'm saying?
mentally
So-
damages
Yeah,
you
that's
and
what
it
I'm
can
saying.
reappear.
It's a timeline.
Years later. But
Another
even
thing.
years later, that reappears to women because that's really a spiritual connection that we go through. with
yeah.
something
Like,
in our
it's- yeah,
room.
it's
You know,
given
that's
life.
a piece of us we're never ever gonna have ever again.
Now,
if we do that.
as far as your mother and you not speaking, your mother is gonna be ashamed. It's just that simple. She probably didn't see this in your future at 21. She's gonna be ashamed. She's gonna be a little disappointed as of right now. But in time, if it's gonna heal, you guys are mother and daughter. It's not gonna fuck your relationship up the rest of her life. She's probably more scared than excited right now because she don't know how you're gonna handle a child.
Exactly.
And most mothers think that because you're having a child, that means y'all having a child.
Yeah.
Trust
Which is
me,
partially
my mom been
true.
through this
That's
shit
that
3 times.
disappointment.
Let's not act like
it
it's
just
not
depends on your mental capability, what your mom feels
Feels
where
like
you
you're
are
ready
mentally.
for it.
Exactly.
So
Where
if
the
you're-
disappointment.
For her too, the mom. Let's not.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. That's where the disappointment comes in.
it's new to her, but the same, like what I'm saying is, again, my mom been through this 3 times. My mom says she's disappointed because at the time she didn't see this in my sister's cards. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many things you can expect your child to do and to be, successful in, but making children at 21 is not the first thing she thought of you doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She rather
Especially
see you
you
walk
being
across
6
that
credits
stage,
away from graduating.
exactly, than to have a child. But my thing is this: if you guys are gonna have this child, he needs to look at getting, offers out here in California to be closer to that child. You need to finish school. It's not the end of the world. That means you got 9 months.
9 months.
9 months
That's
to
a lot
get
of
this shit
time.
fixed. It's almost a year. It ain't gotta happen overnight. Handle it. Get the shit fixed.
Man.
Handle it. That's all you
You gotta
do.
start planning now.
And like
the
if that's what
first
you're gonna
thing
do,
is
because
your stability.
I know people who have children who go to school. My like I said, one of my best friends went to school. My godson is turning 2 this month. Went to school, got her degree in psychology, and works at a clinical rehabilitation center. You can do it. Like it's not the end of the world. And a lot of women, they do it without the fathers, not necessarily saying you don't have to depend on him. Make in your own right, make your own path. Him is going to be an added bonus, but you can't depend on him to just make it happen for you.
And what I'll say is this, because you didn't say that we never said the guy's name. She just said boyfriend. I'm gonna give you a name, Jeremy from Watts.
Jeremy
This is
and
what you-
Keisha.
This is what you need to do, Jeremy.
You just make them the most ratchet couple ever. They
that's
got
like-
the
Why he couldn't be like Bradley from like Gardena? Why he couldn't be like Dion from Gardena? Because he a football player, you know?
Gardena does
That's what I'm saying.
Why he couldn't be Dion from Carson?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, look. You need to, instead of trying to be the next motherfucking Odell Beckham Jr. as of right now, you need to be able to do both. Get you a fucking 9 to 5 and then be Odell Beckham every Friday for your fucking college.
Friday Night Lights.
All right, man? That's all I can tell you.
All right, we're going to wrap it up of this week's perspective. Please be sure you want your letter here live on air. Please be sure to email us at ask4theperspective@gmail.com. Please be sure to send your letters. Also, you can find me at Raider Rose, 3 A's on the Snapchat, Rayleigh Inez with 2 Z's on the Insta, Rayleigh Inez with 1 Z on the Twitter. Greg, tell them where we can find you at.
Oh, yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Everybody Hates G. You can find me on Twitter. I just made one up the other day
I just saw
at
that.
14.5. And you have to spell 14.5 out, by the way. And you can also follow me on Facebook.
I'm
at
sticking
Gregory
like
M. Hall.
1, 4, 5.
Destiny, tell them where you can find you at.
Yeah. You can follow me on Instagram at Destiny Denise with 3 E's and Snapchat Destiny Denise with 2 E's.
All right, Funk Master Lex, it was nice having you. Tell them where they can find you at.
And show your shirt too.
Instagram, yeah. Oh, yeah. Check that out, bruh.
Yes! It's about that time.
Find me on Instagram at It's Windy Outside, and that's spelled just like that. Snapchat, Penny Wendy, that's spelled just how that sound. And Twitter, Her in the Flesh, 2 R's on the Her.
All right, we gonna wrap it up. I'ma just have Greg pick out a. We can't have time.
We ain't got time for all that.
You have 1 minute and you
Okay.
gotta play your song.
We ain't got time for
Fine,
all
you know
that.
what? We'll do it next week. Bye, guys.
Still, she's so bad she brought that fucking bucket with her. This bucket for a reason.
Here it is, a groove slightly transformed. Just a bit of a break from the norm. Just a little something to break the monotony of all that hardcore dance that has gotten to be a little bit out of control. It's cool to dance, but what about a groove that soothes and moves romance? Give me a soft, subtle mix, and if it ain't broke, then don't try to fix it. And think of the summers of the past. Adjust the bass and let the Alpine blast. Pop in my CD and let me run around and put your car on cruise and lay back, cause it's summertime. Sort of a buzz, but back then I didn't really know what it was. But now I see what happened is the way that people respond to summer madness. The weather is hot and girls are dressing less and checking out the fellas to tell them who's best. Riding around in your Jeep or your Benzos, or in your Nissan sitting on Lorenzo's. Back in Philly, we be out in the park. A place called the Plateau is where everybody goes. Guys out hunting and girls doing likewise. Honking at the honey in front of you with the light eyes. She turned around to see what you beeping at. It's like the summer's a natural aphrodisiac. And with a pen and pad I compose this rhyme to hit you and to get you equipped for the summertime.